There is a misconception among many artists that only the very best, most technically proficient artists can get gallery representation and sell their art. But this myth could be holding you back from opportunities to show, share, and sell your artwork. And if you're waiting for perfection, you could be waiting forever. I'm Jason Horsch, owner of Xanadu Gallery in Scottsdale, Arizona, and publisher of Red.blog. And today, I want to talk about this misconception and how you can overcome it. There is a very natural and even an important tendency among artists to strive for perfection in their work. It's what drives you to create the very best work that you can. However, if you're waiting until you feel your work has attained a certain level of technical excellence and even perfection before you're willing to share it and show it and sell it, you could be waiting a very long time. And more importantly, you're slowing down your own personal development. Giving heed to this misperception also can play into your self doubt as an artist. You can be concerned that your work just isn't good enough to be out there and to be seen and shared. What we need to realize, however, is that galleries in particular are not looking for artistic perfection. Yes, of course, we want to find artists who are creating excellent artwork. But what we're also looking for is artwork that is marketable, that will be able to find an audience, that will appeal to buyers, that will be at a value that makes sense to those buyers. And what you very quickly realize is that in a broad, diverse art market, there is a place for every artist and every gallery. And so when a gallery is looking at your work, they're going to look at those three things: marketability, consistency, and professionalism. In marketability, they're looking for work that is going to have a broad appeal to their audience. And what I've learned from working with art buyers over the years is that buyers are a very diverse and interesting lot of people. And it's often the case that a piece of artwork that you or I might feel some doubts about, a buyer will fall passionately in love with and buy that artwork. And so it's likely, if what you're creating is of interest to you, even if you feel like you haven't nailed it perfectly, it's going to be of interest to other buyers. And we want to give galleries a chance to see that artwork and share it with their collectors. It's also important, a gallery is also going to be looking for consistency in the artwork. If they feel that you've got something that is marketable, they're going to want to be able to supply it to their buyers. And so they want to have a sense that the work that you're creating is going to be cohesive and build a consistent body of work. And then they're looking for professionalism. In a very real sense, a gallery is going to be entering into a partnership with you as they are showing and selling your work. And so they want to feel that they can be able to communicate with you easily, that you're going to deliver on what you promise, and that you're going to be a good partner to work with over the long term. And from that perspective, it's important to focus on those things and get yourself ready as quickly as you can. The sooner you can get your artwork out there and have buyers see it and respond to it and potentially make purchase of that artwork, the more quickly you're going to start to get that very valuable feedback from the outside world. And it's not that we want the market to shape what you're creating or that you should become completely commercial, but it's valuable to know what people respond to, and often surprising. It's also important to remember that just as there are artists at various phases of their careers, there are galleries at different stages of their development. And so, yes, it might be challenging for a new artist breaking into the market to get into a very well-developed gallery in a major art market that is selling blue chip artists. But fortunately for all of us, there are many other galleries out there. Some of them are just getting started and cultivating their relationships with buyers. Some of them have been around for a while and are now working with more discerning and developed collectors. And there's going to be a natural flow as you grow in your career that there will be venues for you to show your work. And so my advice to every artist is not to wait. Take the earliest opportunities you can to get your artwork out there. And some of those opportunities may be in the form of art festivals and weekend shows. It may be open studio events. But I would also encourage you to start thinking about making outreach to galleries and presenting your portfolio so that you have the opportunity to get your artwork in front of gallery owners and potential collectors. Don't let this misperception that your artwork has to be perfect prevent you from getting your artwork out there. The sooner you can get your artwork out there, the sooner you're going to find your audience. Have you fallen prey to this misperception? Have you found it challenging to feel the confidence that you need to get your artwork out in front of gallery owners? Leave a comment below this video. And if you find my content helpful, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and visit red.blog for more art business tips and advice.